I home educate my children all year round and we don't have term times. I'm going to explain to you in just a few short minutes how that works for us and what the pros and cons are. Hello and welcome to Adventure All The Way. I'm Emma and I'm a home educating mum of 3 from the UK. If you're new here, welcome. Here we talk all things neurodivergent family life in a home educating family of 5. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It means the world to me that you're still here. As I said in the introduction, we home educate all year round and we don't really take breaks as such. And I'm going to share the pros and cons of that with you. And then I've got another video coming up just in a couple of days' time about the pros and cons of traditional home education using term times. One of the pros of using year-round home education is the flexibility. You can take a break whenever you like. There's nothing that's really kind of set in stone. You can drop everything or you can take something up again. It doesn't really matter. It allows for shorter daily sessions and more frequent breaks if you need them, or you can just work every morning and take every afternoon off. And then that kind of, you can also do it the other way around, and it kind of gives you that real flexibility that home education is known for, and it's something that I personally really enjoy. So this one's for the neurodivergent families and maybe others as well, but it certainly is a pro for us, and that is a consistent routine. My children know that we do home education every day, and even on the weekends, they only don't do things on the day they go to forest school, but they're still actually being educated there too. It just doesn't feel like it. But the consistent routine and knowing what to expect really, really helps my autistic children. Another reason for year-round home educating is better retention. You get that summer slide when you take a whole big chunk, or a Christmas slide, whatever you want to call it. When you take a big chunk of time off, you can really see if they've not kind of if the work hasn't been kind of cemented in their mind, you can really see a difference when you start up again. And it's really common with children who go to school as well. That's why you'll often get workbooks that are specifically about the summer slide. Doodle Maths and Doodle English are always talking about the summer slide. And if you're doing it all year round and doing less but every day, it doesn't really happen because it's just a consistent retention of learning for children. The next one is personalised breaks. We're pagan, as I've talked about before, and we don't necessarily want 2 weeks off at certain times. We don't want 2 weeks off over Easter. That's not really helpful for us. We want 2 weeks. If we want to take 2 weeks, we want to take it at Ostara, which is in March, not in April, as Easter often falls. So for us to be able to design when we take time off, if we take time off, is actually really, really beneficial to our spiritual well-being. And I think for other people who maybe just want a holiday in term time, because that's a perk of being home educated, you want to just be able to take it off whenever. And is something that we find really, really useful, is we can say, oh yeah, we're not doing anything because it's Beltane, or we're not doing anything because it's Lunasa, and we can just like take that time off, whether it's a couple of days, just one day, or a whole week. It doesn't really matter because we're catching up on what we need to do because we're just doing it more frequently. And finally, it allows for a little bit more depth, a more relaxed pace, so children can dive deep into topics without feeling rushed to stay on schedule, because you haven't got like, well, we're going to take a break soon, it's the summer holidays soon, you're going to have to stop and blah, 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 blah. It's just, you can just keep working all the way through. My last 2 points are avoiding overload. You spread the workload year round, and it means that your days out, there's more free time. They're not going to get bogged down with, oh no, you have to finish, because it's only going to take a couple of hours as an absolute maximum, depending on the age of your child. So they don't get burned out in the way that they would in a traditional school. And the final one is adaptable to life events. If there's sudden life change or unexpected events, for example, very recently, my dog, who is asleep next to me, ate a mushroom in the garden. I did not know that it wasn't super toxic, so we took her to the vets, who also didn't know, but gave her an injection anyway. So that took up most of the day. No home education got done, but it was fine because we do a little bit every day. It wasn't a problem. Some cons of year-round home education, and I do feel some of them personally, and others I'm not quite so, like, they don't work, they're not true for us, but they might be true for you, so I'm sharing them anyway. One of those is burnout risk. Without set breaks, it can be easily to feel overworked, or like you're constantly doing things. That's not necessarily how we feel, because we get it done in such a short amount of time that we get the rest of the time off. I certainly feel burned out, but it's not because of home educating, it's because of literally everything else. But I don't think my kids do. This would be seen as a con, I guess, but I think it's individual child. And if you're doing a lot every single day and not taking breaks, then it is going to feel like that. My children do feel burned out from the external activities they do sometimes. I've got things like Beaver Scouts, brownies, swimming lessons, forest school. What else do we do? STEM club. Like, the amount of stuff they do sometimes, that can feel a little bit overwhelming, but we just take the day off and we just say, yeah, they're not coming today. And that's how we kind of deal with that throughout it. Maybe I'm just going to like debunk all the cons that my research gave me. Anyway, the next thing is harder to coordinate. Aligning schedules with friends or family, following traditional school calendars. Now, this is definitely true. However, it's difficult to align our calendar with families who, with family members or friends whose children go to school, because they're only really free in the school holidays. It's not us that makes that difficult, because all of our activities stop in the school holidays. So we're just continuing doing our home ed, which only takes a couple of hours, and we can just say it's fine, we won't do it today. So it's not us that that's like that makes it hard to coordinate. It's not the fact because we're doing year-round home education that makes it hard to coordinate. It's the fact that the other children that we want to see are at school. That's what makes it hard to coordinate, because we don't necessarily want to meet up with someone in a public place in the height of the summer holidays, because it's very, very busy, and they have to be okay with that, because otherwise they would never go anywhere. So that can be hard to coordinate, but that's because of autism and not because we year-round home educate. Yeah, I'm definitely just busting these myths now, aren't I? So, perception of no rest. Okay, we're definitely just debunking all these cons. Can you tell what I like so much? So children or parents may feel like they're missing out on a clear division between work and play. Now, I don't think that's true, again, because if you're year-round home educating, you're just doing a small amount each day, and then the rest of the day is free time. So I'm not entirely sure how they don't get the concept of rest. And also, the luxury of home education is that anything that's external, you can just say, yeah, as I said just previously, we're not coming today. It's fine. Yeah, the last point doesn't count either. It goes to the hard to coordinate. So those are my thoughts. I used I used ChatGPT and various home education groups to kind of, and blogs to kind of form some arguments there, but I've just accidentally debunked all the cons. That was not my plan when I first started this video, but never mind. I'm going to say goodbye now because I have more videos to film for you, but I just wanted to say at the end of this video, there is a discount code right now for everything in my Payhip shop. If you use the code WINTER at checkout, you get 10% off literally everything. That includes the Home Ed, Launch into Home Ed bundle, that includes all of the separate things, that includes a winter meal plan that has got an entire month of meals with recipes planned out for you. You just need to click on them and buy the ingredients. That's literally it. They're all family friendly. There's themes. It's really, really good. And it takes a lot of pressure off. I've got more products coming soon. As I've said, my nature study will be available to buy very soon. I'm so excited. And my education philosophy will be ready too. I'm actually going to be doing a course to explain all about it, to teach you all about it, and that's going to be an absolute bargain. It's going to be £15. So there's going to be so many videos. It's just mad, and I'm really excited about it. I've just got to get on and sort it out so it's ready for you in the new year. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, if you have any videos that you want, leave it a comment. Tell me, can you do a video on? I will put it on the list. And if there's any digital products that you've looked at the shop and gone, hang on, none of these interest me, I would really like, let me know in the comments, pop me an email, anything like that, and I will get on it right away if it's within my skill set. I will see you very, very soon. Don't forget to check out the next addition to this video, which talks about the pros and cons of traditional term times. Bye.